Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today's video is about how to make this cute little bonnet, and it's a very beginner friendly simple crochet that you can finish in one evening, even if you never crocheted before. I will walk you step by step through all the stitches, and in the end you will make yourself a cute little accessory that you can also customize and make your own. So grab your yarn, hook and comfy seat and let's get started. So for this specific project we will use a ball of acrylic yarn. You can actually use any yarn of your liking. I tried to use merino wool together with mohair, was working perfectly fine. You can also use other sort of wool. Use a suitable hook for your yarn size. I will use 4mm hook for this project. You will also need some stitch markers. If you don't have stitch markers, you can perfectly use the bobby pins instead. Also you use the weaving needle. You will also need a measuring tape. This is optional, you can also measure everything just on your head, and you will need a pair of scissors. So let's begin our work with making a slip knot. For this we take the working yarn and the hook. We take the hook, put it under the working yarn, twist it inwards so it creates a loop on the hook, and after we take working yarn and pull it through the loop on our hook, like that. This is how we make a slip knot. Let me show you one more time. We take the working yarn and the hook, twist the hook inwards so it creates a loop, and after we take the working yarn and pull it through the loop on our hook, like that. We created a slip knot. Now we need to tie it a little bit so it's tight, and from this moment we will need to chain 16. To chain we need to yarn over and pull it through the loop on our hook. Like this we create a chain 1. One more time, yarn over, pull through. This is chain 2. Yarn over, pull through, chain 3. Like this we made a chain of 3. Chain of 4, 5. Like that we will have a chain of 5. And now we need to make 11 more. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Like this we created a chain of 16. This will be our starting chain, foundational chain. Let's recount it one more time together. And 16. So like this we made a first foundational chain. Now we will start to work in the second row. For this we make one more chain. This will be our turning chain that will allow us to go up and start to make a second row. Now we work in the second loop from our hook. We will start to work with a single crochet. For this we put the hook through the loop. We yarn over, pull it through the loop. We will have 2 loops on our hook right now. We yarn over again and pull it through the both loops on our hook. Like this we made the first single crochet for our second row. Let's mark it with the stitch marker so we will not lose it next. Like that. Right now we work single crochet in all the chains. So we start with the second single crochet. We find the loop, go in with the hook, yarn over, pull through. We have 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops on our hook. Like this we made a second single crochet. One more time. We put the hook through the loop, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. Third single crochet. Like this we continue to work till the end of our round number 2, and we will meet in the end of this round to show you how to make the third one. And here we are in the end, last stitch. We go through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Like this we created 16 single crochet. Let's recount how many we have from the stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is end of row number 1. Let's start row number 2. For this we need to chain 1. This is a turning chain. We turn our work like that. And again we start in the second loop from our hook to work single crochet, but only back loop. So we work not in both loops, but only in the back loop. Here's the back loop. So we put it through the loop, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. Like this we created a first single crochet back loop only. Right now we put a stitch marker in the single crochet, so we mark it, and we continue working single crochet back loop only till the end of our round. So we find the back loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time, in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Like this we work till the end of row number 2, but it's very important that we work only in back loops. This will create a very nice pattern in the end. See you in the end of the round. So now we are in the end of the row number 2, and we will put the stitch marker away, last chain left over. Very important, in the last chain we work not only back loop, but front and a back loop together. This will create a very nice sharp edge at our work. So we work both loops and pull through both loops. Like this we create a single crochet in the end. It is very important that you will work in both loops in the end of every row. This will create a very nice sharp edge instead of a wavy one. So now we continue to work like we worked before. We make a turning chain, turn our work, and continue working back loops only, single crochet. From the second loop from our hook, we work back loop only, single crochet. Don't forget to mark the first stitch of your row. And like this we continue working like we did before, back loops only, single crochet. Let's continue working together on a project, and I will meet you in the end of the row. So right now we're in the end of row number 3. Here is our last stitch. We put the stitch marker away and we work into both loops front and back simultaneously. Go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Like this we created a third row, and you can see we have a very nice sharp edge. If you're a complete beginner, it's very nice to recount all your single crochet in the end of every row, so you're making sure that you have 16 in every row. Like this we continue to work and make 21 rows. To count how many rows you have, it's very easy. You will see that there is kind of like a ribbing. So there is one going upwards and one going downwards. I will show you better how to count rows when we have more of them, so you will have a more clear picture. So we continue working like before, everything in the same way, very easy, beginner friendly. Basically in this work we will just use 2 stitches, which are very similar ones. We will use chain stitch and the single crochet, which single crochet we will use back loop single crochet and a normal single crochet. So it's very easy to follow up, and like this you will need to make 21 rows. Just don't forget to always go in both loops in the end of your row where is your stitch marker to make a sharp edge, and also don't forget to make 1 turning chain after each round to turn your work and go up. So let's meet up in the end of round 4. I will show you how to count the rows better. Here we are in the end of round number 4, and we can see that we have sort of like ribbing, and we have taller parts and lower parts. And it's very easy to count. You count before the taller part, after taller part, before the taller part, after taller part. Here we can see that we have 4 rows, so one before, one after, one before, one after. And we continue working on row number 5. I think from here on you can work alone without my help, and you need to make 21 rows in total. I will see you when you finish with those. So in the end, when you will finish 21 rows, you will have a detail like this. Let's recount all the stitches. For this, turn your work, so beginning of your work, this end will be on your right, and we will start to count. Start counting those rows that are high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you double it up, will be 20, and 1 extra. Let's recount 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's also see what is the size of our detail. If you have measuring tape, use yours. I will show you mine. So the length of our detail is 13 centimeters and the width is 9 centimeters in total. So 13 and 9. Like this, we created a top part of our work, and now we will start to make the sides and the back. To begin working on the sides, we first need to make one turning chain, so one chain. And now we will start to work on the side of our detail. And we will work in between the row, in the row, in between the row, in the row. I will show you those loops that we will work in. It's very easy, and you will need to have 21 single crochet in total. So we begin to work on this side first, and first we need to find in between the row a chain. You can see it's very visible. Here is in the row and here is in between. In the row, in between. So we start to work in between the rows in this little loop. So we work normal single crochet like we did before. And this is our first single crochet we did. We put a stitch marker on, and now we need to make 20 more. So because we work in between the row now we will work in the row on the top loop. Here is also very visible. Here it is. We work just a normal single crochet like that. Now we work in between the row in this loop here. We work yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We do the same now in the row on the top loop, yarn over, pull through 2. In between the row, in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. In the row, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And like this we will work in all loops on this side. We will need to have 21 single crochet in total, starting from the first single crochet in which we put our stitch marker. We make 21 single crochet till the end of this round. Let's make it, and after I will see you when you finish, and we will start to make other side. And the last stitch goes here in between the rows. So like that we created a new row for our side. Let's recount 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And now we will start to work on our back side on here. Also normal single crochet. We start with the turning chain. And now we will make 16 single crochet in the back side. It's also very visible where to crochet. You can see every loop in which you need to make one single crochet. So let's begin with the first single crochet. We make yarn over, pull through 2, and now we put a stitch marker on it, so it's after easier to recount how many we have. And now we just work in all those loops on the top, normal single crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And like this we continue to work till the end of the round. In total we should have 16 single crochet from the moment of our stitch marker. So like that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 single crochet on this side. And now we will work on the opposite side, also 21 single crochet in the same way like we did before. In between the row, in the row, in between, in the row. Like the same absolutely like we did on the opposite side. We start with the turning chain. And now we begin single crochet in between the row. We go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Don't forget, it's very important, I forgot here, to put the stitch marker on the first, just so we after can recount and make sure that we did enough stitches. So now we work in between the row here. We go in, yarn over, pull through 2, in, yarn over, pull through 2. And like this we continue working in between the row and in the row. Just normal simple single crochet, exactly the same way like we did on the opposite side. So in total we should have 21 stitch on the side starting from the stitch marker. So now we're in the end, we have only one loop left and we work in between the row, last 21st stitch. So here we have 21 single crochet on this side. Let's recount: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So like that in total on this detail we should have 61 single crochet. This includes 21 on the sides, double, 16 on the bottom, and 3 extra chains that we did for turning. Now we will start to work on the side, on the back, in continuous rounds that will help us to build the whole body for our bonnet. What we do now is very easy. We will start to work in the same pattern like we did for our top side. For this we will need to make a turning chain, turn our work, and we will work like we did before, back loops only, single crochet. So we go back loop in, pull through. Like this we created the first single crochet. Let's mark it with the stitch marker. And after stitch marker is in place, we continue working back loops only, single crochet. We need to make 61 in total in the same loops that we did before. We just work back loop only like we did for the detail before. So let's see us in the end of the round. I will show you how to turn and we will continue working on our sides and the back. When we come to the point of our stitch marker, we can just remove it and work normally in a back loop only. So now we're in the end of our row, and like before, we need to work in both loops, not only back but also in front, to create a sharp edge, like we did exactly before. Like this we created the second row of our sides and back, and now we will continue working in continuous rounds in the same way like we did before. So turning chain, turn your work, and we will continue working back loops only, single crochet till the end. We will in total need to have 30 rows. Maybe you will need to have a little bit less rows than I will have because I have quite big of a head. If you measure your head and you need less or more rows, it's completely okay. It's very versatile pattern. Just take into consideration that in the end we will still add a little ribbing in the frontal side and on the bottom, so this will increase your bonnet size a little bit. But you can always just try it on your own head and see how it best suits you. I will do 30 rows and we will see each other when I finish my 30 rows. I will show you what to do next. So this is what we end up after finishing 30 rows. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Like this will look your detail when you finish working 30 rows. So the length of our sides will be 19 centimeters or even 18 centimeters. You can orient on this, and this is how it will look like from the top, and this is from the sides. So now we will continue working on the ribbing on the top and bottom sides and also on the ties. So we begin to work and start on the first tie. For this we will start with the chain of 60. So we just make a chain like in the beginning of our project of 60. You can also make chain of 50 or even chain of 100. It doesn't really matter. Just make it that it suits your face. If you like it a little bit longer than mine, you can make more than 60. If you like them shorter, less than 60. But don't make less than 50 because then they're too short for my taste. Let's continue working on the chain and I will see you in the end of the chain. So here is our finished chain of 60. Now we make another turning chain and start to work from the second loop from our hook. Inside, make single crochet like we did before. So in every out of 60 chains, we make one single crochet. Very simple, till the end, until we reach the body of our work. Let's meet up there. So here we are in the end of our chain. We work the last chain in. Here it is. Just normal single crochet. And like this we finish the first round of our tie. And now we will start to work on the frontal ribbing. It will go all over our frontal side of the bonnet. To begin with, we will start to work in between the rows, in the rows, in between the rows, in the rows, like before, in between the rows, in the rows, and until we reach the top part. And after I will show you. So we begin with the single crochet in between the row, and after single crochet in the row. Exactly like we did before. So in between the row, single crochet, and in the row. Like that, we continue working until we will reach a top part of our detail. So now here we reach the top part of our detail, and here we can see that there are all those stitches on the top in which we will work also single crochet. Continue working single crochet until you reach the second side part, and from there on you can continue working like we did before, single crochet in both loops until you will reach the end of this part of the detail. Then we will start to make a second tie. So here we are in the end of our round. We will make last single crochet, and here we have the first layer of the ribbing that goes next to our face. Here it is, nice and even. This is our front side, and now we will start to work on a second tie. For this we continue making 60 chains like we did before here. If you made a different amount of chains, you can make a different amount. Like if you did 100 before, do 100 right now also. So here is my finished chain of 60, exactly like the before. And now I will continue working turning chain and single crochet all over the chain to the beginning of the body of the work. Continue working normal single crochet in your chain, and I will meet you in the end of your chain. So now we're here in the end of our chain, made all the single crochet. We need to work a last chain, single crochet, and now we'll start working on the lower part of our body, all over till the first tie. Here are the loops that we need to work in, and we will start to work from the first loop, normal single crochet, like we did before. Let's meet when you finish this row till the first tie. So now we are here next to the first tie. We will continue working on the ties to make them thicker, and also on the back and front side. On the ties we will work normal single crochet like we did before, and on the front side and on the bottom we will work single crochet back loops only. Let us finish this tie till the end like this, and we will meet up in the end of this tie to show you how to turn and go further on the work. So here we are in the end of the tie, and we have one last loop in which we work a single crochet, and after, in the same loop, we will need to make 2 single crochet more to turn and start to work on the other side of your ribbon. So in the same loop we work second single crochet and the third single crochet. Like that we turn our work, and now we can start to work on the other side. Here are the loops that we will go in, and we will make normal single crochet until our body of the work begins. Let's meet up there. So here we are in the end of our ribbon and beginning of our work. The ribbon looks like this. It's the end thickness of our ribbon, but you can also make it thicker if you like. I will just leave it like this. For me it's perfect. Now we start to work on the body, and we will work single crochet back loop only. So we search for a back loop, here it is, and we work normal single crochet back loop only like we did before for the top part of our work. Very simple. Like this we continue working all over until we reach the next tie. Like this it should look like. Very nice ribbing, very nice texture, and we continue working until the next ribbon begins. Let's meet up there. So now we finished working on our ribbing. We are back to the second tie. Here is all our ribbing on the frontal side. And next tie we will start to work single crochet again, but now in both loops, not only back loop but also the front loop. And we will continue working like this till the end of the tie and meet up in the end there to turn. So here we are in the end of our tie. We will make exactly the same thing like we did before, working 3 single crochet in the same loop in the end to turn. This was the second, and this is the third. Like that we turn the work, and we continue working in those top loops, single crochet till the beginning of our work. Now we finish the second row of our ribbon. It should look like this. So they're equal on both sides, and we will continue working on our body, single crochet, back loop only. Like this we will basically build up a ribbing on the front and on the lower side of our bonnet. If it's not enough for you of this ribbing that we will be crocheting, you can always continue making more ribbing on the bottom or on the front, or make the ribbons more thick. Is how you like. It's very versatile pattern, and it should look like this. Now continue working this ribbing till the end until you reach the first tie. And here we are. This is basically a finished bonnet. This is our ribbing that we end up with. If you want, you can always add more layers of the ribbing. If you lack the length on the bottom or on the top, or maybe you want thicker strings, you can always continue working. It will add here a little bit, here a little bit, and will also make your ribbons a little bit wider. You can also add different color, which it's more advanced, but you always can do this to add a little bit more interest to your bonnet. And now we will need to fasten off the end and cut your yarn. Take the end, pull it out to fasten off, and now this end we will need to weave in with your threading needle. I will leave it to you. Basically, you just need to weave it in here, and also don't forget to weave the beginning of our work also in. And like this you will have a finished product. Basically it is. What is also very important is that you leave your bonnet a little bit smaller, because after blocking your bonnet size can drastically change. I had it with merino wool. I can show you how much it changed after blocking. Here is the bonnet I made with the merino wool, and you see how much stretched it is, while the pattern is completely similar. I didn't make more or less rows. It's just very stretchy fabric and yarn that is also you need to take into consideration when you work with this pattern. So I prefer to make it a little bit smaller, and after you will just see how much it stretches. Thank you for watching my tutorial, and bye!